Hey everyone, this is my recipe for fried beehoon, which is rice vermicelli. I made this originally when I was missing food from home as a student, but fried beehoon isn't worth the time and effort cooking for just one meal, and as flavorful as it is, I will definitely get sick of eating only this for the whole week. My version of fried beehoon is vegetarian. It can be vegan if you just omit the eggs. And in this video, it's also gluten-free because, well, I think good food should be enjoyed by all. Some prep work that's needed. We're gonna need sliced carrot or shredded carrots, dried shiitake mushrooms soaked in water overnight before being sliced, leeks cut into strips. For fried beehoon, I use just the green part of the leeks because it's got a less intense flavor than the rest of the stem, which I use for other dishes. We also need Beansprouts, and I grew up watching my grandma and babysitter pluck the roots from the stems of the Beansprouts, and this is just the standard that I've been impressed with. I know, spending an entire hour separating the roots out is not the vibe for most people, but I'd say it's worth the effort knowing that no one's gonna have to deal with the hair-like texture stuck in their teeth. For the meat of the dish, I use V2's vegan mince. Out of the packet, it does not smell good. So what I usually do is I season the mince with 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, a teaspoon of paprika, and a heap of nutritional yeast. Since I'll be cooking for people with celiacs this time, I've gone out of my way to make kecap manis the traditional way. Normal soy sauce contains wheat, so I use gluten-free soy sauce and dissolved in Gula Malacca to make kecap manis. Store-bought gluten-free sweet soy sauce just doesn't taste the same in Australia because they use brown sugar instead of coconut sugar, and it ends up being more bitter and burnt tasting instead of caramel-like. The last bit of prep work is you'll need to soak your beehoon in cold water for about 10 minutes. Once all that is done, the rest is pretty straightforward. Just heat up your wok or pan, cook the mince, add the carrots, bean sprouts, leeks, and mushrooms, and stir fry them for a little while. If you're wondering how long for, well, I personally go by smell and color. If it smells like it's burning, you need to stir more. And if the leeks are turning a rich, vibrant green, that's the optimal doneness for leafy green vegetables. Once you've reached this point, you can add in the eggs or skip that entirely if you're going vegan. Once the eggs are partially cooked, pour in the beehoon and kecap manis and stir fry them together. And you're done.